Yeah, you see, I know you have been waiting for me to do this video, and I did have some issue with my phone earlier, but no worries. This week, you hear the news about Jurgen Klopp, the manager for Liverpool, who's going to be stepping down, like he's no longer be coaching the club now. And it's official this January. And a lot of people have been calling it bombshell. They are shocked. It's big news. But to me, it's not. A lot of you who have been following my videos know that I've been saying like he should resign or the club should fire him. But I came up with a couple of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why he's leaving the club, but I came up with watching Jurgen Klopp for so long. I came up with some ideas. And I would like to know what you think at the end of the video, but make sure you watch the entire video first. But if you are new to my channel, this is Exceptional One. I'm on TikTok, and you can always follow me also on my YouTube channel, The Exceptional One, without the one at the end. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to both of my channel, and if you on TikTok, make sure you follow me as well. And if you want me to make more videos, I'll be willing to do that also for you. So first reason, I just think that he resigned because he knew he was going to get fired. Simple as that. He's been Jurgen Klopp has been at the club since October 2015, and he only won 2 major titles, 1 Premier League and 1 Champions League, both of them in 2019-20 season. That's unacceptable for a big club like Liverpool with all the money that they spent. Okay, he spent over 200 million since he has been pound. I'm talking about since he has been at the club. And you heard the report also that the owners met with him in November of last year. So I'm pretty sure it must be some discussion. No one knows what happened behind closed door, but I'm pretty sure they were really demanding a lot from him, because Man City has been winning so many titles, and Liverpool, with all the resources that we have, we're supposed to be competing with Man City as well, not be playing in the Europa League. So that's one of my reasons. He knew he was going to get fired sooner or later, and he didn't want that to happen. Another thing is, I think he just underachieved, okay? Because for a club like Liverpool, when we used to have Firmino, Mane, Henderson, Fabinho, right, Wijnaldum, all those players, Lallana, right? There's no way you're going to be having all those players and you only won 2 major titles. So it's unacceptable, definitely. When Manchester United used to be under Ferguson, they achieved a lot. They won a lot of Premier League titles, not only one. And Man United, they are in bad shape right now, and they must be thinking of Liverpool like with all the players that they have, they only won 2 major titles. And at some point, the owners has to be asking themselves too, they're investing a lot in a club, right? And there should be some return to the investment. And it's only when you're winning the Champions League and the Premier League that bring a lot of money to the club. Until that, all those FA Cup and EFL Cup, they are just meaningless. So the owners at some point must be thinking like, this guy has been in the club for so many years, and every year is barely, we come second or third or fourth maybe. Now this Europa League and players they are invested a lot in are leaving the club. So that's another thing as well. He underachieved. Next thing is, I think the Premier League schedule and atmosphere is just too much for him. You know, because Jurgen Klopp has been always complaining every year, the schedule. You know from the beginning, you're going to be involved in major competition. Whether it is Champions League, Premier League, you're going to be playing twice a week, especially in December and January. You're going to be in all those domestic cup, FA Cup, EFL Cup. That's why you need to have a big, strong squad, not to complain. You're going to have injuries. So FA, you know, the Football Association in England, they decided to get all those competition involved, those domestic, to help other teams, so that also those players who are on your team, especially the reserve, like they sit on a bench, should have an opportunity to get involved in other competitions as well. But instead of just complaining, he's supposed to be making sure like he had the right recruitment, okay? And you need to be developing players as well, not only buying every single time, which Jurgen Klopp was doing. Since he has been at the club, I think maybe he only developed how many players? Maybe 1, 2 maximum. He just keeps buying them, and the players he buys is usually injury prone. They are still at the club, and he let the good players just leave the club. So that's another issue as well. The schedule, the complaints, and the atmosphere. I remember recently when he's been saying about the Liverpool fans, like if they didn't come to support or something, they should give the ticket back or things like that. So those are stuff you shouldn't even be saying as a manager. You should focus on your team. So another reason is no one has been paying attention to his complaints, right? He complains a lot to Jurgen Klopp. Usually when his team is underperforming, he always find a way to blame something on the referees or the official on the sideline, or something else. Usually, besides complaining about the schedule, it's always about the referees. The opponent did this, they defended back, they didn't want to play well, it didn't suit his style, those kind of stuff. Instead of changing strategies, when things don't go your way, that's why you are a manager. Players are looking for you to give them more guidance. The system you are playing, the opponent figured that out when they're sitting at the back, just parking the bus. What do? You can't wait until you go to the halftime to make adjustment. That's why he is a manager. And some players didn't see that in him. When you look at Mane, when you look at Fabinho, when you look at Wijnaldum, all those players, Henderson, at some point they are looking for guidance. Okay? You should be able to tweak things, tweak the system the way, tweak a couple of players, okay, to make it harder for the opponent. Because we all know we play the same system every single game anyway. All the opponent team, they already figure, look at Liverpool out. So that's another thing as well. It's not working. Okay? And next reason also, Guardiola, because Guardiola is on his way. Right, since Guardiola has been there, like he hasn't been winning anything. Man City has been winning a lot of titles, like 3 Premier League titles in a row now. And Klopp was even there before Guardiola, and Guardiola is winning more titles now, more than Liverpool. It just doesn't make sense. People can think that Man City, yes, they have a lot of money, but Guardiola is buying quality players. He doesn't buy players that get injured all the time. If Gomez and Matip were at Man City, they should have been sold long time ago. That's the difference. Guardiola is there to win. He won 2 Champions League with Barcelona before going to Manchester City. Klopp never won one until he went with Liverpool. And since then, he hasn't won any other major titles. Right now, the way Guardiola, he's there to stay. Okay, he's not going anywhere. So Jurgen Klopp look at it like, well, as long as Guardiola is still there, it's going to be tough for him to win. So that's another reason as well. So I can go and on to many reasons. There's a lot more to it. Like I said, we don't know what happened behind the closed doors, but those are some of the few things that I came up with. Okay, I would like to hear your comment as well. Let me know what you think. But if you ask me, this is the best thing that happened to Liverpool so far. It's way better than now he leaves early so that we bring in somebody else, a new manager with fresh, better ideas, better strategies, okay, better communication with players. Somebody like Xavi Alonso, the former player who's at Leverkusen now. He used to be a player at the club, okay, so he understands. He will implement his new system. Okay, I think it will be a better approach. Players will respond better. hopefully he will have a lot of work to do, because there are a lot of players are still at Liverpool who shouldn't be there, are just on big wages, and the players are aging as well. Van Dijk is in his 30s, Salah is in his 30s, Matip is way over in his 30s, okay? And Matip get injured a lot, Gomez get injured a lot, Alexander-Arnold he's young but very undisciplined when it comes to being a defender, you know, things. He will have a lot of work to do. I would suggest Alonso will be a great coach. I still have some suggestions, but I will make a separate video on that, who I think might be a great candidate to replace Jurgen Klopp brilliantly. Thank you so much for watching my video. Follow me on my YouTube channel. Like I said, The Exceptional One, that's my channel. And then give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell as well. Every time I upload a new video, you should be on the loop as well. And follow me on my TikTok, which is Exceptional One. Thank you for watching.